Safe havens during a financial crisis. It's undeniable that the whole world is leaning towards a financial crisis. To what degree and when it exactly begins is subject for debate, but it is going to happen. The truth is, the dollar is slowly dying. Once the life support of quantitative easing, market manipulation, foreign-owned debt, and interest rates are removed from the dollar, it will begin to represent what it actually is. A currency that has been inflated down to only 4% of its purchasing power that it once had in 1913. The nation is $22 trillion in debt, generating an interest due that is greater than the entire gross domestic product of the country. It is no longer backed by gold since 1972 and has lost its status as the petrodollar, backing it by oil. This means the only thing left to enforce the value of the dollar is the might of the military, and the current administration is not prepared to use that to continue to bully the world to force them to use the dollar like they did during the Bretton Woods Agreement. The dollar had a great run, but it's coming to a close. And if citizens don't let that reality set in, then they're not going to be prepared for the transition to the next monetary system. This will be the third monetary system for the US. This is a normal cycle of economics. It's just that this one has lasted longer than a generation, so we don't have our family members to remind us of the last reset. At some point, people will lose faith in the dollar and stock prices will begin to fall. As investors begin to watch their life savings wither away, they will come to a point where they just can't bear to watch it anymore, and they will panic and begin trying to liquidate all of their fiat-denominated investments and seek safe havens. A safe haven is an investment that is expected to retain or increase in value during times of market instability. Safe haven assets are uncorrelated or negatively correlated to the general market. Some examples of safe havens: certain commodities like gold. Throughout history, gold has been considered a store of value. It is not tethered to any fiat currency, and its value is not impacted by interest rates. Other commodities which are negatively correlated with stocks and bonds are silver, copper, sugar, corn, and livestock, and there are others. Stabilized and/or isolated foreign currencies. The Swiss franc. Switzerland is fiscally sound, has a large, safe, and stable banking industry segregated from the European banking system. It has a low volatility capital market with virtually no unemployment and a positive trade balance. The Norwegian krone. Very separated from the European debt crisis, they are an oil-producing nation with a strong fiscal balance. The Brazilian real. Brazil is a country with a strong economy that is practically isolated from other world economies. The Singaporean dollar. Asian economies are expanding at an accelerated rate, and Singapore has positioned themselves to be the private banking center for these emerging Asian nations. Defense stocks. Regardless of how bad the situation gets, you'll always need certain staple supplies, and it would be the companies that provide these staple supplies that will typically retain their value during an economic crisis. Companies dealing with energy, utilities, healthcare, farming and agriculture, food, health products, construction, and infrastructure development. Farming. In the event that the crisis becomes extreme, having land that produces food by both plants and animals, as well as having a source of drinkable water, can be an essential asset for enduring the most austere crisis situations. So to sum up, first, keep your investments diversified away from the dollar. Keep your assets liquid so that you can shift them quickly. Don't tie a lot of money up in real estate. It will be difficult to sell when the market declines and may turn into a liability if you aren't able to sustain renters. Stay on top of the global economy. Understand investing. Maintain a physical possession of precious metals such as gold and silver, and always keep your passport updated. A big thank you to all who support this channel, and especially to those who take the time to like and comment. A special thanks to the contributing supporters to the ST66 channel. I don't monetize my channel, so all of your likes and subscriptions are greatly appreciated. If you enjoy my content and would like to become an ST66 supporter, I will leave links in the comment section, and it will be greatly appreciated. If you are not yet a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. Then select the notification bell to be notified as soon as I post up new content. And as always, feel free to share this content.